A person has a strong idea. A clear thought forms in the mind, but confidence does not follow. A quiet voice appears inside. That voice creates doubt. That voice questions everything. Nothing stops the person physically. No real barrier exists. Yet progress does not happen. Today's topic reveals this hidden habit, the silent habit of self-doubt. A person carries a powerful idea in the mind, something meaningful and worth expressing. A clear vision starts forming slowly, with details becoming stronger. Yet confidence refuses to appear when it is needed the most. A quiet inner voice begins to whisper doubts that seem logical at first. That voice questions ability, timing, and even self-worth in subtle ways. Slowly, that voice becomes louder than motivation itself. Thoughts begin expanding in complexity, but confidence begins shrinking in silence. Every possibility starts getting analyzed again and again without action. The mind becomes a place of hesitation instead of creation. Decisions that once felt simple now begin to feel extremely heavy and complicated. Even small steps start looking risky and uncertain in imagination. Progress stops before it even begins. The person starts comparing constantly with others who seem more confident and expressive. Other people appear stronger, faster, and more capable from the outside. This comparison quietly weakens inner belief. Self-doubt begins shaping behavior without being noticed immediately. Actions get delayed not because of inability, but because of fear. Avoidance slowly becomes a daily habit. Opportunities appear clearly, but are not taken seriously due to hesitation. Chances come and pass like moments that were never fully seen. Regret begins forming even before failure happens. There is no real external barrier stopping progress at this stage. No one is physically holding the person back from moving forward. Yet the internal resistance becomes stronger than any external obstacle. Days pass with thoughts, but without meaningful execution or results. Weeks disappear with planning, but without real movement toward goals. Time quietly moves forward without waiting. At first, this pattern feels normal and even safe to continue. There is no immediate loss or visible damage in the beginning. Everything feels under control on the surface. But something deeper starts changing slowly inside the mind and heart. A quiet dissatisfaction begins growing stronger with each passing day. The feeling of being stuck becomes impossible to ignore. Questions start appearing that demand honest answers from within. Why is nothing changing despite having ideas and plans? Why does confidence never arrive when needed? The realization begins forming that the real problem is not lack of ability. The real issue is the habit of doubting every step before taking it. Self-doubt has quietly taken control. Every idea gets rejected before being tested in the real world. Every plan gets postponed before it gets a chance to succeed or fail. The person starts observing others more carefully with a new perspective. Some people act without overthinking every possible outcome. Some people move forward despite uncertainty. Mistakes happen to them as well, but they do not stop moving. Imperfection exists in their journey, yet they continue progressing. Their courage becomes more important than their fear. This observation creates a powerful shift in thinking slowly. Confidence is not about being perfect or always being right. Confidence is about acting even when unsure. The difference becomes clear between those who grow and those who stay stuck. One group listens to doubt and stops immediately. The other group hears doubt but continues anyway. Self-doubt begins to look less like truth and more like a habit. It is something learned and repeated, not something permanent. This realization creates space for change. Understanding grows that thoughts are not always facts or reality. The inner voice can be wrong and misleading at times. Awareness starts breaking the pattern slowly. A small decision is made to act despite discomfort and fear. A small step is taken without waiting for perfect confidence. A new beginning quietly starts. The first action feels uncomfortable and unfamiliar in many ways. The mind resists and tries to pull back into old habits. But the step has already been taken. Nothing terrible happens after taking that small risk. No major failure appears to confirm the fear. This creates a small but important shift in belief. Confidence begins growing slowly through repeated action and effort. Doubt does not disappear immediately but loses some of its power. Courage starts building step by step. Each action strengthens belief in ability and potential. Each attempt reduces the control of fear over decisions. Progress becomes possible again. The person starts expressing ideas more openly than before. Communication becomes easier with practice and experience. Hesitation begins fading gradually. Mistakes still happen, but they no longer stop the journey. Imperfection becomes part of learning instead of a reason to quit. Growth continues steadily. Self-doubt begins losing its dominance over the mind. Confidence takes its place slowly but surely. The internal environment starts changing. Each day offers a new chance to challenge self-doubt. Each moment presents an opportunity to act differently. Change is always possible. The journey may not be easy, but it is always worth it. The struggle may feel heavy, but it leads to strength. The effort always creates value. Keep moving forward even when doubt tries to hold you back. Keep trying even when confidence feels low. Because the strongest people are not those without doubt. The strongest people are those who act despite doubt. That is the real power. For more powerful mindset lessons and motivational stories, stay connected with English Bro TV. English Bro TV helps build confidence, remove self-doubt, and unlock true potential.